my study, we were testing the neurodevelopmental theory of schizophrenia, which is that schizophrenia arises during early development through some kind of insult. And the dopamine hypothesis of schizophrenia, which is there's a dysregulation in the dopamine 1 to 4 receptor genes, which causes increased receptors in the medial prefrontal cortex, which increases dopamine excitatory binding, which causes abnormal behaviors. So in order to study these both in conjunction, we needed to do something with dopamine, and we needed to do something neurodevelopmental. So first we had to induce schizophrenia. We did this by lesioning their ventral hippocampus, which is involved in memory consolidation, but more importantly, it sends inhibitory dopamine, it sends inhibitory projections to the medial prefrontal cortex, decreasing dopamine, making people less crazy. And then, so we lesion that stopped. That induces schizophrenic-type behaviors after development in these animals. They'll act bizarrely. Then we administered this dopamine antagonist, clozapine, from postnatal days 33 to 47 during the animal's adolescence. And what this would do is it would go in and it would bind to these dopamine receptors and it would stop them from functioning, thus decrease receptor affinity, thus decrease overall receptor density. So this decreased receptor density, or supposedly, after the animals reached full development, we tested them on a behavioral assay which included cognitive performance, social interaction, aggression, and locomotion. So we found that this drug treatment developmentally normalized the animals' cognitive ability. They appeared more like sham saline animals or normal animals. The drug itself, regardless of lesion condition, decreased social interaction. We see that animals who had received the lesion were extremely aggressive compared to non-lesioned animals, and the drug decreased that, which is interesting because it shouldn't work. It's been shown to have acute effects, but not chronic long-term effects. And then we didn't really find anything in the horizontal crosses. It's not really that, it's confusing. Not that interesting to go into. But basically, this just speaks to kind of illustrate that there may be some dopamine antagonistic preventative treatment for the development of schizophrenia and other neurodevelopmental disorders.